All right, Gibby's still rooting around down there.
Yeah.
What are we doing now? Figuring out the transmission mount?
Yeah. I think what we're going to need, you might have to, I don't know if we got any of this size because it's 7/16, I believe. Here we go. I got one out.
I need a button head that size?
Allen bolt.
Yep, Allen. Okay, I will get that.
I need 2 of them.
2 of them. I'll add that to one in my pocket. So we did the live. I think I can attach the live to this video. So I'm on a hunt for one of those right there, and 2 of these. And then we got that going on. And right now, what you're doing is everything you're doing is going to be finished when you're done.
Right, just going through the whole, everything that is done, I'm just double checking everything.
And I'll tell you, here's the deal. There's a lot. We're not just building pieces of art, you could say, yard art. They look good. It's got to be fully functional, safe, and look good.
Oh, and I'm sure that's every bit with the blower on it. I don't know horsepower with a blower, but I'm sure that's every bit of...
So Eddie's over there. He's working on the steering column pieces right now. We're going to get this fit. Now we are going to hopefully get the chrome firewall fit in here today.
Oh, cool.
Well, it's ready to go in. It's already cut. It's sitting over there. So we just got to cut the holes for right here. We got to put the throttle cable in. So I'm off to go get parts, nuts and bolts, and get some the rod for the fuel pump. Yeah, so that's...
Wow. Oh, yeah, that fits nice.
That'll fit there. So we're kind of just going to keep going over this all day long and see what we get done today. So it takes focus to get something done. I need some of this because this has got to go into the end of that. It's like a sleeve that goes into it. So you can just see it's an aluminum sleeve that goes into that. But I've got to drill and tap it because what I need to do is get this on the top of that so that the piece can be screwed in from there and here also. So I got that going on. We don't cut glass in-house anymore, but I believe I've got enough glass. I can cut this piece here, get us going, and then I'll get our glass company to cut the other one. And I can get the guys going on the windshield, but it's a distraction if you just got to run here, do that, answer the phone, talk to this person, do that. So I'm keeping these 2 guys busy with parts till I get all the parts there, and then we're gonna go ahead and see where we get to the end of the day.
That's sitting way back there, and this was a tall. It was hitting the gauges.
Okay, so what we do, this is your column drop. This is your high beam, low beam switch.
Yep.
And then this will be a bolt.
Yeah, it'll sit up behind the dash, and this will go through the dash.
And then your column will come down through there.
Down through there.
And then you won't even see this. This is right
all
under
you'll see
the dash.
You'll just see the button. Yeah.
Barely of the button. You may see that much of it. And then that's way better than putting it on the floor.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I'm gonna go scrounge some more parts. Okay. I found some stuff here to make this work. Yeah. This is the slug that'll go in the bottom.
Take your coffee.
Got my coffee. Oh, don't spill my coffee. That would be bad. So Gibby's remaking the brackets for under there right now. So I'm going to go
making a bracket.
Yeah. And I'm going to go chase.
Okay.
So we'll be back. You getting it figured out?
Well, you know, a simple thing would be to bolt it to the head here somehow. I mean,
so it looks pretty.
Yeah, you know, I can drill different holes in.
So we got a fuel regulator, and I got to get a shut off for the tank, so we can get running that line. And then you need 4 of these button head, right?
Yes.
So I'm the hey boy today. Hey boy, give me this. All right, I need you to cut. I cannot find them ones that are pre-made for the windshield.
Yes.
So if you can work on those too.
Okay.
I mean, don't want to scatter you too much, but
no. I can multitask.
Take one, get it done, and then and then do the next. I'm multitasking.
Yes.
And if I don't get lost going to Mountain Home, I'm going to get you some of these. Actually, I'll get you the bolts first. I think I can get that in flipping.
And these are just.
So what you're going to do is you're going to take this, cut it down, go up into here with this. And then it's got to go up high enough
Right.
to get both them holes.
And keep it
But-
off the bottom enough so the plug. Oh, it's just a flush cap. Oh, we
Yeah.
have to.
So what you got to do is on top, set that on there. You got to have a hole so that screws. So what I might do if I was you,
And we need 4 of them.
you need 4 of them. Cut. Where'd I put it?
The rod I got it sitting down here.
Okay.
The piece.
Cut it long enough to go past all that.
Right, sure.
I'd drill the top first. That way you can set it down in there with the cap.
Yes.
With the cap on, set it down in there. It'll place it.
Uh-huh.
Then you can drill these holes over here.
Uh-huh.
And then, ta-da.
And they're all 4 the same.
All 4 exactly the same.
Okay. You want me to make 5 so we got a pattern?
No. No.
No.
I want 4 and I want it on the car. So I'm hunting for parts. Daryl gave me one of these saying we need 2 more of these. And who shows up when I'm hunting for parts? Herschel.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Herschel has got stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
And he's building a motor. You're building the 350 right now?
Yeah.
Gets at the machine shop, getting all the block work done, and I'm thinking, I bet he's got that little rod that I need. So
I think it's probably over here.
I'm gonna get me that little rod and save me a trip to Mountain Home. And then all I gotta do is get a couple of these bolts. I found the on-off thing for the, oh, look at that. There we go.
Already cleaned up and ready to go.
Look at that. Yeah, I can order it in town here and they'll have it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Save me a trip to
That's
Mountain
cool.
Home for sure. Excellent. So what we got,
Your brass piece you're needing too.
might have one of them. That'd be awesome.
I don't know about that.
I got a brass drawer. Maybe I got it. I'll look at my brass drawer. But getting it done. So I have to come up to Herschel sometimes and just have him tell me, just take a deep breath, take a deep breath. It'll be okay. Am I that hard of a guy to work for, Herschel?
Do what
Am
now?
I that hard of a guy to work for?
Are you that hard of a guy?
Yeah,
I don't know about that. I wouldn't think you are. I just think you.
I'm definitely hard.
I just
Definitely
think-
hard to work
You see your
for.
brass.
Herschel got it.
Oh. It's too big.
Because if you're working for me,
No. It's not hard to work for you.
no, if you're working for me, you're probably at the wrong place anyway. I tell everybody, I'm not asking you to work, and I'm not asking you to work hard. I'm just asking you to produce quality. So we just need some people with passion about what they're doing, and we're building hot rods. That's pretty cool in the first place. And then we just work together. Because it ain't work, it's fun. We're just building cool hot rods.
Well, you know, I don't think I have what you want. I had a.
Oh, you did. That saved me the big trip right there.
This is all I got for
No,
this.
no, I'll get the right ones.
Okay.
So that's it. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
What are you doing today?
Well, we're fixing to pull the cab off this. We're making room for it and get it off the chassis, and so I can
Put some paint on it?
raise it up with my lift and paint the bottom of it before I paint the back outside.
Well, I'm focused on Excommunicado.
Okay.
That's Jim's car, the blown black
Right.
tea bucket.
Yeah.
So I even missed lunch today.
Yeah, you sure did.
You didn't call me. You gave
Well,
up.
I
on me.
mean, I waited and waited, and you usually get a cup of coffee about 10 o'clock. You weren't here.
I didn't even do
So
that.
I thought you just, I mean, am I that hard to come by and see? You
Yeah,
asked me how hard to
today
work.
I'm like on the hunt and I've got it. So all right, I'm gonna get back at it.
All right, it's not
Okay, so I can't leave without at least getting my cup of coffee. I got my coffee. I'm ready
Right.
to go.
Yeah.
So today, you know what today is? This is what today is right here, right there. We won't say that.
Oh, no, I'm going to say that word.
No.
No.
I brought a filter.
Oh, you got a filter.
You got to fill
I
it.
grabbed a filter. So and we got, Eddie knew exactly where. There, you see it.
That little doodad? Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
We got that. We got that.
Nice.
And we got some Teflon tape.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still chasing.
Yep.
So you guys are.
Got some rivets. Got some fuel
You got
line
some
clamps.
rivets, some fuel lines. So there's a lot to.
I had a pocket full when I come back.
Gibby made a new bracket. You know, we got the bracket made. So
Yeah.
now I'm gonna,
Oh, yeah, here's
there.
the.
Yeah.
and then you've seen the push rod.
Yeah, that bracket. Yeah.
Oh, we got a push rod.
There's a push rod.
Nice.
Okay, so we're
And
moving
got
there.
Got any gasket sealer?
Moving ahead. Gasket sealer. RTV. We need some RTV.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for this.
Yep.
We don't have any.
Well, we hadn't looked yet, but probably not.
Okay, we don't have a tube of it. One of them.
We
Well,
haven't had no
yeah.
luck so far.
Well, we haven't done a motor for a while, so
Yeah.
probably. All right,
This
it's on my
to
list.
modify.
So pretty much,
What do
Try
you
to
think?
attach
About?
it on there somewhere.
Well, here's what I was
I'm going to
thinking.
continue to be the hay boy. We got
Okay.
one hay boy and two
You never been to the
assemblers.
gas station yet, huh?
Hey, no, you're.
I haven't missed it. I got coffee at Herschel's though. Yeah, he put coffee on the list. I told Gibby, well, there's a coffee pot over there. Make some coffee. Then I don't have to go look for it.
There you go.
What do you think, Eddie? What I was gonna do is
So you're the gopher, in other words.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm the
You're
gopher.
the
Okay.
gopher. Anywhere where it'll clear?
well, I'm thinking.
That's what I told him.
Drill this
Anywhere
out.
where
I'll
it fits
cut
and it
the
looks
corner.
good.
I'm gonna put it right there. Put the gauge here. That'll far enough from the headers, right?
Yeah.
And then we could come up to
Come
the
up
inlet,
and- yeah.
90 this, and go straight to the fuel log.
Yeah. Yeah, because there'll be a fuel log up here in the door.
Right.
Yeah, don't worry about going up until we get the fuel log and all them on the
yeah,
cover.
90
Yeah.
there, and just come right up. It will set nice onto the blower.
Uh-huh.
I think that'd be a pretty good spot.
Make it look pretty.
Yeah, yeah. The gauge right here. So, yeah. Okay.
So you guys are on fuel line.
Sound like a plan.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Well, very good. Okay. I'm a hay boy today. Hey boy, I need some of these and some of those. It's close.
This.
Yeah, and I got this for me.
Okay.
Those should work.
Should work.
So this is insanity, not just insanity. This is pure insanity. So we remounted the oil filter, which in one of our way previous videos, it was on there and somebody said, oh, that ain't gonna work.
Well, that's right in the way of the steering.
But now it's gonna work.
Yeah.
So anyway, getting there, tidying up. I'm gonna head back up there. We're working on the black one up there, Excommunicado.
I like being down here by myself.
Yeah. So you got the trans cooler. Looks like you had to weld something on it.
I had well a little bit of a brace on it. Well, extended out for the trans cooler, and I'm drilling and tapping for the fuel pump over there now. It's got a fuel pump about the size of a 302 engine.
Okay. Well, we'll save this. We'll save this for next week.
Okay.
This is Jim's day. We're gonna show what we're doing over there. So.
Okay.
Anyway, you got your parts.
Got my parts. I can keep going.
Yeah, this won't work.
Okay. So I gotta come back. I get bad news and I get good news all at once.
We'll use that one.
Oh, so they're the same.
They're
I'm
the
thinking
same.
like, well, there's not two different kinds. So we actually had one.
had one, yeah.
You know
You
what
went
else we
rooting
had?
all over the country.
You know what else we had?
Well, yeah.
Well, wait though. You know what else we found? Or actually Eddie
Now,
found.
now
not
look
we.
at this. Check it out. I've been walking around with stuff in my hand all
That's
day
not
to
right.
get. I got Daryl his stuff.
Yep.
Where's your little tube?
Oh,
So you guys, and you're
Right here
making
in my
progress here. I see you're drilling something.
Yeah, I got my hole at the end.
Look at that.
I put my cap on. Then I got a drill bit that size of hole.
Okay.
yeah.
I don't want to get it up in there, but if you look, there you go. Perfect.
All right.
So now I got to go. Oh yeah. See what Eddie found?
Yep. Just
Oh.
enough to do this.
We got it all.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's an Easter egg hunt sometimes, but
So we're making progress. So
Yeah.
you got the column drop in.
got the column drop all in. Yep.
Okay. So you can kind of see what we're talking about there.
Yeah.
Got a bolt holding it. This is not the steering column for it, obviously.
No,
but-
that's what he said.
The column
he said,
dropped in
he
mine.
said, man, that's ugly steering column. I said, that's just a mock-up. Yeah, but anyway, got it all up underneath there and dimmer switch.
And we're about to be able to start wire finishing under the dash, no?
Mhm. Yeah. No
Then we
doubt.
can. Here, should I show them? Should I just? Here's what you get when you got somebody that don't really give a hoot or don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at that.
We found a fix for it. So.
So what I did, I took a stainless washer, we
Yeah.
cut it, and it actually looks pretty good.
It does, yeah.
So that's gonna work, and you're not gonna see the
Yeah.
thing there. So
Yeah. So by the time you get it
got
down
it
there,
down there.
yeah.
So
Since you're videotaping this.
so the best way to do that is A, be careful, and B, put tape down there before you make any kind of holes like that.
And just
Exactly.
look at things. Look how nice and centered that bolt is to the gauges for the mount. Is that just perfect or what?
Why, did Gibby do that?
No, Eddie. Ask Eddie.
Eddie did. Oh, man, he's giving you a compliment. I thought he was going to want to pat himself on the back. Okay.
And I'll fess up if it's an accident.
And we did find the gas cap in the other building, so that's on there now.
Trying to make my head big, but it was an accident.
Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go cut some glass.
Okay.
Oh, did you get some?
I got enough to do one piece,
Oh,
so we
cool.
can get the bottom in with the.
Oh,
So I put the posts here, and I put the bolts in the post.
Yeah, we can put
with the
two
nuts, so
brackets
we got
on and
that.
Get the bottom in with rubber. Yeah, okay.
So is that the one from up in the other building?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
What size bolts is this? The right? Is it 5/16 going here? What bolts going here? So I know what size to tap them.
Yeah, let me find those. So I'll have something in my hand, like right now. Oh, you haven't. Where's the other piece?
What piece? My new piece?
This piece. So we want this. We want something for this. Okay, I'll go find that. And you got these? Oh, these here you already got.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't. These you got.
Okay.
So I need the bolts for this. To go, it's a beveled.
Okay.
So let me go find those. So there I am again.
Okay.
Okay, now what are you doing there?
Okay.
I come back to give you your stuff and you're like all under the.
Okay.
Now he's under the car.
Oh, did you figure the right bolts out? I still need to get the other bolts though, right?
No, we're good.
You got it. You figured it out.
Yeah.
But I got a handful of stuff again.
Yeah.
So we got different screws. So I got some that'll go into here just fine, and he can go ahead and drill those out. This screw here, beveled, goes up into the windshield post, and this is what goes up into the slot here. So it goes in, not to there, but the bottom will have to be drilled, and this will be dropped in. It gets a little complicated, but maybe I'll figure that out. So I put all this stuff up here. It comes without instructions, so you can figure that out.
Okay.
All right.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
There we go. We got fuel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, looks like you got fuel lines coming from the back.
Yeah.
And we're getting there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go cut a glass.
Good luck.
Oh, before I do,
Yeah, don't show your crack now.
we're gonna fight. I like fight. Here we go. You know what? It's been an exciting 2 weeks. Ann is like, my wife is totally into this. What's going on in Washington?
My wife is loving it.
Oh, it's like, who would have ever thought? So, how far is it going to go? I mean, they haven't even got his cabinet yet.
No.
So, how far is it going to go? Do you think he's going to prove that Obama wasn't born in this country and null and void his presidency?
Well,
You think he's going to prove maybe that the 2020 or whatever, the 2020 election was a fraud and Biden wasn't really a president? You think he'd take it that far?
I think so.
Well, you know what'll happen if
I
that
hope so.
you know what'll happen if that happens?
Well,
The crackpot justices that he got put on the Supreme Court and the people that got appointed by those two onto the Supreme Court.
yeah.
I mean, my gosh, look at the people that they put on.
They'll be null and void too, won't they?
They would be
Yeah.
null and void too. So I don't know. I'm focused on what's the financial reset going to be. I mean,
Yeah.
the people that run the world, it's run by money. But so who knows? Who knows? This is getting more and more better and better. But right here, we dodged the bullet. Can you imagine if we had another puppet president for another 4 years?
Oh, man.
So, and we not only dodged the bullet, but thank God. So here we are. I'm gonna head up and go cut some glass.
Okay.
But before I do, I'm gonna go to our military section over there. Yeah. So had that not happened, who knows where we'd be at now? Had that not happened, who knows where we'd be at now. Not to take anything away from the men and women that have served our country and paid the price. But we've been held hostage by the bureaucrats and the rhino Republicans. They're as guilty as the Democrats. I mean, the fraud that's been going on, it's been crazy. I mean, we've had our issues in this country, but we can't erase our history, which is what people try to do. But no more. It's a new time. The media is not the same. We have a freedom that we can speak our piece, and we need to have the courage to do that. So for everyone that's been hunkered down, it's time to just get up and get it done. Let's just get it done. I mean, can you imagine, just get it done. So right now I'm gonna go get some glass done. You know, before I go up to the other shop, my daughter did this picture when she was in, I think 10th grade it says. And it's titled, The Reason Why. We can't take for granted what we got. And we can't ever give up. We don't cut much of our glass anymore. We have the glass company do it. I'm the guy cutting glass and really don't have time. But I have just enough glass for Jim's car. So I've already cut one piece. Where'd I put it? Right here. So it's ready to go. This would be safety glass. So when you cut safety glass, you've got to be very careful. There's a plastic in between the two pieces. So first you got to pull your line across the top, this glass cutter, and then turn it over and cut exactly on top of the first line. And then you got to break it back and forth, and then heat up that plastic in there and break it apart. So we'll see if we can get this and get her done. You can see I've already pulled the first line across there, and it's kind of like welding in the sense that you don't have to watch somebody weld to know if they're doing a good job by listening. It's got that sizzle. It's got a consistent, almost kind of a sizzle to it when you pull the cutter across it. You can't go back and forth. It's a one-time deal. Get the right pressure on it, pull it across, and then listen for the sizzle. When you got the sizzle right, the cut's gonna be pretty good. So I'll flip this baby over and get the other side. So that's the other side. I'm old, my hands ain't quite as steady as they used to be, but you can kind of see, if you see down in there, there's a line underneath of that. So you wanna get these two lines right on top of each other. You can see maybe it's off a little bit right there, but it's gotta be right on top of each other, and then you break it. Hopefully you don't crack it. And where it don't go, but we'll get that cracked right now. So we got it cut, got it in there. I think once Gibby gets the other parts all made, so I can put it together, then I'll go ahead and sand it. We go ahead and sand it over here. You sand all the edges and get it clean, and it won't be sharp then. So I have my glass cut. Well, I better catch you before you go home. It's almost time.
Almost, yep.
So you putting them fancy cool pieces on the motor mount?
Well,
Putting the right bolts in to start
put the
with?
right bolts in the motor mount. And I found these, which goes here.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah. You got coarse on the bottom and fine up here on top.
All right.
So I need two more. Hopefully.
Okay. So I need to...
One more, there it is.
Oh, so how do you hold that rod up in there when you're doing putting the pump in?
Very carefully.
Herschel gave me a secret, I guess.
I put so many of them in there.
He
I
said
do it with
there's
my
a
finger.
bolt. Yeah.
Yeah, there is right here.
And you could
I can
put a
I
little
can raise
longer
it up,
bolt in?
Yeah.
And
with
hold
my
it?
fingers and get it underneath, and
That's
then I
how
can
I've
slide
always,
it. Yeah.
that's how I've always done it too. But anyway, that
Yeah,
was...
I've had it in there once, and then I figured out I can't get this bolt out of here with the fuel pump sitting there.
Oh, I hate when that... You know we got covers for that, right?
Yeah, see, that's something else I'm going to do. I'm going to jack the motor up, put them covers on,
Oh, good.
and put the right mounting bolts in there.
Well, guess what I found? Just enough glass to cut both pieces.
Did you?
And I cut both pieces. They're done.
Heck, we just lucked out all the way around.
Well, guess what
Well,
I
now
got
we're
done?
waiting on Gibby.
I got 4 pieces
Oh man, I'm not even waiting on Gibby.
ready to go in.
Yeah.
Drilled,
Okay.
tapped, fitted. Get my cutting oil off of there.
Yeah.
So
Also got the transmission mount.
Transmission mounts in
Yep.
Okay.
and looks good.
Doesn't look like we made progress, but we
No,
definitely
we
did.
have. Yeah, we have.
Tidying things
A
up.
lot.
Okay. So,
Kind of get stuff in the way areas. Oh, you know what I thought of? Back to politics, of course. And we got the frog pollies coming up. You know that about that? There's the frog pollies. We're going to build a car there. I think we better pre-build this thing and take it apart.
I would think that would be awesome.
I mean, like the old, a little bit past the old publicity stunt, but I don't want to not get it done.
So, nuts, bolts, fittings, fuel line.
We'll take it
fittings.
back apart, but
Yeah.
it's going to be before we do it. So anyway,
Yeah.
back to the politics of it all. I guess the frog pollies have sent us. What's going to happen? They're going to give this car away to one of the participants to the thing,
Oh, yeah.
and they're paying for. I mean, you could say we're donating some, but they're paying for a bulk of the car.
Now, when you say donate to a participant,
Not donate. They're going to take one of the
raffle.
participants. It's going to not cost you anything. If you're a participant, they're going to pull your name out of a hat and you win
like
a car.
show up at Frog Follies participant
No.
or a participant?
Participant
as far
with
as
a car.
Assembly. Okay,
Yep.
I got you.
So anyway, they were going to send a check for a deposit several weeks ago.
And they haven't got
Well,
one.
they've sent it.
Oh, they have. Oh, okay, cool.
So when Schumer is screaming and hollering and going, and they're going to come after the post office and the IRS next, maybe if UPS and FedEx can get something overnight without a problem,
Yeah.
and a worst case scenario, you're looking at a couple days, even when it gets jacked up and stuck in Kansas City in the wintertime for Christmas, maybe they need to look into that. But here's what I was thinking when I was over there looking at my military section.
Yes.
You know who Trump has in his administration now? A
Well,
Kennedy.
Oh, yeah.
A Kennedy.
Yeah.
Man, how awesome is that?
He's over the food.
Yeah.
Right,
No more junk
something?
food for you, Gibby. You're the worst culprit. Can you imagine them big pharma people now?
There you go. Just get
They're
that way.
they're squirming in their boots. So that's all right. When I got the beer flu, I went down to the barn. I had me some horsewormer.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's a little bit of ivermectin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely veterinary grade. I took some zinc and a bunch of vitamins. Never did go to the doctor. We've had some people like Sir William. Man, they put him on a ventilator and it was a horrible deal and he died. I mean, it's a horrible deal. Herschel, he got sick, but he was sick for a while, and he went through a lot of people got sick. It was real.
Yeah.
It knocked me down, and I thought I wasn't going to be here, and for about a year. But even so, he's going to deal with big pharma. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
So is this it for today? You working tomorrow, Gib?
Yeah.
So I'll be down here. Eddie will be fishing. You fishing tomorrow? Or are you working on your own cars?
Working on my own cars.
You on the Nova or which one? What are you working
Yeah,
on?
Nova.
So you got a Nova for sale? You pitch sell something. You got a couple cars for sale coming up, don't you?
Maybe.
What your number?
You got that SS Impala. You said you just got title fixed.
It ain't for sale.
Oh, they're all for sale. Don't
No.
believe them.
No,
Eddie's
my-
got a nice. What is that? 66, 67, 65 somewhere.
What's that?
The SS Impala.
That's 62.
62.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Yeah.
Just the chrome on that. It's got good chrome.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's probably worth more than you're going to ask for the car. Is that one for sale or no? It's not for sale.
No, not right now. It's not. The more I look at it, the more I like it. I might have to get rid of one of my other play toys to keep it, but you know.
Okay. Well, the more I look at this, the more I'm liking it. So we'll have the windshield on it. We'll work on getting the
Can we
windshield
keep
on
it?
tomorrow. Yeah, you talk to Jim. He's a detective down in Florida, so
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah, he's one of our men in blue. So
Yeah.
we appreciate him. So there's it. That's for today.
Yeah, they don't get enough appreciation, that's for sure.
No. No, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, there's bad cops, there's bad teachers, there's a lot of things, but there's more good ones, and the good ones are really good.
Yeah.
So let's just call good for
Here,
good and bad for bad and deal with it.
Eureka moment! I found all the washers.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So we can start bolting that thing together.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. That's for the day on YouTube for me. I posted one this morning. It was kind of rambling. I don't know. I didn't even look at it before I edited it. I just put it all together.
Did you?
So, and it was 30-something minutes. I've been taking little clips here and there. So if you watch it and it looked like it was rambling, that's because I did. And I'm not sure today will be much better, but at least I kind of paid attention to what I was doing. Sort of. You see, what you've seen mostly was this.
Yeah.
Like, give me something. Give me something.
Yeah. Exactly. Between me and him, we had running all over the country.
Well, and Daryl too, but that's what it takes. So don't get frustrated when you don't have your parts. Just go find it.
Yeah, exactly.
And don't make an excuse.
Yeah.
Oh, COVID happened 10 years ago.
Hey, that's something.
I know. It's COVID's fault.
Yeah, COVID did it.
Yeah, COVID did it. Oh, well. All right, so we got fight in the background. I got to move that poster over to the other end of the building. We need to make this look more hot roddy over here. So,
What poster?
the one on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
That political stuff, that don't belong in this car business. All right, well, that's it for today.
All right.